If bowling can win you a tournament, Delhi Capitals may have a chance to go all the way this year. Welcome to the Cricket PPT, where we'll be dissecting the Delhi Capitals' chances in the upcoming IPL season. Their journey's been a bit of a roller coaster lately, wouldn't you say?
It really has. Since their runner-up finish in 2020, haven't even reached the playoffs.
Yeah.
But this year, things are different. They've shaken things up.
Yeah, starting right at the top with Axar Patel as captain. Big move. What do you think?
It's bold, that's for sure. Axar is a match winner with the ball, but leading an IPL team, that's totally different. So much pressure. You need to know the tactics, manage all kinds of personalities. Look at Dhoni, Rohit Sharma, years of experience. It'll be really interesting to see how Axar handles this.
And they've got Faf du Plessis as his vice captain.
Right.
A veteran leader, right. Seems like balancing experience with this new kind of leadership.
Exactly. Having a du Plessis there, he's captain South Africa, RCB. That's huge support for Axar. Smart move to help him transition.
Speaking of transitions, can't forget the management change too. GMR taking over for the next 2 seasons. That's significant. Could really change things.
Absolutely. And then the coaching staff completely revamped.
Kevin Peterson as mentor. Wow, that's a name that gets your attention. What kind of impact do you see him having, especially on those younger guys?
Well, he's a legend. Known for his aggressive style, strategic thinking, could really instill that fearlessness in the youngsters, help them express themselves on the field. But it's not just about aggression. It's about understanding the game, reading situations, those pressure moments. Peterson's experience is invaluable there. And alongside him, Hemang Badani as head coach, Venugopal Rao, director of cricket, and Munaf Patel for the bowling. It's a mix of different skills and experience. Could be a real asset.
Sounds like they're building a really strong support system focused on growth, success. Let's talk about the players. They kept some key performers, right?
They did. Axar Patel and Kuldeep Yadav, that spin duo, that was a no-brainer. A real force last season, taking wickets, controlling those middle overs.
Absolutely. Remember that Mumbai match? Kuldeep just destroyed their batting. That's the kind of impact he has. And they kept Tristan Stubbs, the South African powerhouse.
Right. Huge potential there. If he can be consistent with those big hits, he'll be a game changer. But it's interesting. They only kept one uncapped player, Abhishek Parel. Shows they believe in his ability.
Real statement of faith in the young wicketkeeper batsman. But they had to let go of some big names.
Yeah. The biggest one, Rishabh Pant. 9 years with the team, end of an era. Bold move, considering his talent, experience, but shows they want a fresh start. Others released, David Warner, Prithvi Shaw, Mitchell Marsh, Khalil Ahmed, Anvik Norche.
Those are some heavy losses. Shows a real change in strategy, moving away from the big names, building for the future. And the auction, that's where they filled the gaps, made those strategic choices.
Auction was wild.
It was.
Getting Rahul, that was huge. Consistent scorer, match winner, can anchor the innings, accelerate when needed. Look at his performance in different phases, especially against spin, so valuable in those middle overs.
Great point. His versatility adds a whole other dimension to their batting. And then Faf du Plessis, base price after going unsold initially. What a steal.
It is, isn't it? You don't get a player like that for that price very often. And they use the RTM card smartly, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for those who don't know, the RTM card lets a team match the highest bid for a player they release, so they basically keep him. They used it for Jake Freeser-McGurk and Mukesh Kumar. Good depth for the squad.
Smart moves. What I really noticed, though, getting those 2 left-arm seamers, Mitchell Starc and T. Natarajan, especially Starc, given his reputation and his previous option price, feels like they got a bargain.
They did. Left-arm pacers, so valuable in T20, different angle of attack, can swing the ball in to right-handers, often effective in the death overs.
Yeah.
Stark's experience, those Yorkers at the death, crucial for the Capitals.
And they got Karun Nair after that amazing domestic season he had. It's like he's rediscovering himself.
He's been on fire. 779 runs in 9 Vijay Hazare Trophy matches. Outstanding. And it's not just the runs, it's how he's getting them. Wide range of shots, rotating the strike, temperament to build big innings, plays both white and red ball well.
Seems like they've really filled that need for a solid middle-order batsman. So, big picture now. All these new players, retained players. What are the Delhi Capitals' strengths and weaknesses going into the season?
Well, their biggest strength, I think, is the balance of the squad. Built a team that can adapt to different conditions, opponents, the horses for courses approach. Very smart, makes them flexible, unpredictable.
So they're not stuck with a fixed 11. They're open to adapting based on the situation.
Exactly. And that bowling attack, it's potent. Stark and Natarajan, a strong pace duo. Then you've got Mukesh Kumar, versatile, swings the ball both ways. And of course, the world-class spin of Kuldeep and Axar. This bowling unit can trouble anyone.
Sounds like they've got a lot of bases covered. I bet everyone's got a weakness. Where do you think the Delhi Capitals might fall short?
Well, the biggest question mark, their leadership. Axar Patel, brilliant player, no doubt, but no captaincy experience at this level. Leading in the IPL, high-pressure, demanding role. Test your temperament, tactical skills, man management, everything. How he handles it all, makes those crucial decisions, that'll be key for their campaign.
They do have du Plessis as vice-captain proven leader. Think his presence can help with that.
Definitely. Du Plessis' experience is huge here, guiding Axar, helping him with those captaincy challenges. But it's still a potential problem area, those crunch situations where experience really matters.
Good point. What about their finishing power, relying on young guys like Stubbs and Ashutosh Sharma for those late-inning fireworks? Do they have the consistency to deliver under pressure?
Another area where they could struggle, Stubbs, Ashutosh, they've shown they can hit, but consistency is the issue with young players. IPL's intense, you need to handle the pressure, deliver consistently. We'll see how they do in those key moments.
And the new management, coaching staff, you can't ignore that either. Building relationships, figuring out the new dynamics, that takes time. I think that could be a challenge.
Yeah, it's a factor for sure.
Yeah.
New leadership, new philosophies, new approaches. Players need time to adjust. Interesting to see how quickly they can gel as a team.
Speaking of new, remember the Harry Brooks situation? Pulled out of the IPL for the second year in a row?
Oh yeah, 2-year ban after that. Leaves a gap in their squad. And no replacement announced yet. That's another unknown.
So with all that in mind, how do you see their potential playing 11 shaping up?
Well, they've got options, which is a good thing. But looking at this squad, I think they might go with Jake Fraser-McGurk and KL Rahul to open. Rahul's consistency, his ability against spin, good choice to anchor the innings. And Fraser-McGurk's got that aggressive style, can get them off to a fast start.
Sounds like a solid opening pair. Who you see at number 3?
I'd say Faf du Plessis at 3. Experience, ability to control the pace of the innings, perfect fit. Anchor if needed, accelerate if needed.
Makes sense. What about the middle order, those crucial spots?
Put Abhishek Porel at 4, Axar Patel at 5. Porel, young talent, potential match winner, batting him higher gives him a chance to shine. Axar, experience, all-around abilities, stability, and power in those middle overs.
Nice, a balanced middle order. What about the lower middle order and the bowlers?
Lower middle order, Tristan Stubbs at 6, Ashutosh Sharma at 7. Both big hitters, can provide that late surge. Bowling, Mitchell Stark, Kuldeep Yadav, Mukesh Kumar, T. Natarajan. That's a strong pace attack, mix of experience and youth, and then the world-class spin of Kuldeep and Axar.
That bowling attack is impressive. And the new impact player rule, who do you think they might use there?
They've got a few good options. Karun Nair, with his recent form and experience, could be great for the batting. Samir Rizvi, promising leg spinner, could strengthen the spin department. And Mohit Sharma, death bowling experience, could be valuable in those later stages.
So many different combinations, strategies they can use with this rule. Adds a whole new dimension to the game. But ultimately, what are your expectations for the Delhi Capitals this season? Can they turn potential into results, make a real run for the title?
They've definitely addressed their weaknesses, built a strong team. Having du Plessis and Stark, those big game players, could be the difference maker. But potential only gets you so far. The IPL is tough. Every team is good. It's about how they work together, how they handle pressure, how they adapt.
Are you optimistic about their chances? Think they can reach the playoffs, maybe even go all the way?
They have the potential, for sure, but the IPL is unpredictable. Tough to say for certain. It'll depend on their leadership, their consistency, a bit of luck too. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be an interesting season for the Delhi Capitals.
It is. They've got the talent, the new leadership, something to prove. It'll be a journey with ups and downs, and we'll be here analyzing every step.
Absolutely.